Why billionaires dress like they're broke. Warren Buffett is worth $120 billion. He wears a $40 suit from a Chinese tailor. Mark Zuckerberg owns a $100 billion empire. His daily uniform? A gray t-shirt and jeans. Bernard Arnault controls Louis Vuitton, Dior, Fendi. Literally OWNS luxury. But he dresses like a mid-level accountant. Meanwhile, someone making $60,000 a year will wear a Gucci belt with a logo the size of their fist. So here's the question. Why do the richest people on earth dress like they shop at Target while the middle class dresses like they're trying to prove something? The answer isn't what you think. And once you understand it, you'll never look at luxury the same way again. Walk through any airport, any shopping mall, any city street. You'll see it everywhere. Louis Vuitton monograms covering entire bags. Gucci belts with buckles the size of your hand. Balenciaga hoodies with logos screaming from the chest. For millions of people, this is luxury. The louder the logo, the more expensive it looks. The more expensive it looks, the more successful you appear. But here's what's interesting. If you walk into a room full of actual billionaires, a private club in Monaco, a yacht party in St. Tropez, a charity gala in Manhattan, you'll notice something strange. Almost no logos. No giant Gucci prints. No flashy designer monograms. Just simple clothes. Perfectly tailored. Expensive fabrics. Immaculate fit. But if you didn't know what to look for, you'd think they were wearing something from Uniqlo. So what's happening here? Why does the middle class need the logo while the ultra-wealthy deliberately avoid it? The answer lies in a concept called costly signaling. In evolutionary biology, there's a theory called costly signaling. It works like this. A signal only has value if it's expensive or difficult to fake. Think about a peacock's tail. It's massive. It's colorful. It's completely impractical. But that's the point. The peacock is saying, I'm so strong and healthy that I can survive even with this ridiculous disadvantage. And that's how luxury logos used to work. In the 1980s and 90s, a Louis Vuitton bag cost $2,000. For most people, that was a serious expense. It was a signal that said, I can afford to spend 2 months' rent on a handbag. But then something changed. Credit became easier. Counterfeits became better. Financing became normal. And suddenly, that same $2,000 bag didn't mean what it used to. Because now, the person sitting next to you on the subway could be wearing the exact same logo. So the signal weakened. And when a signal weakens for the wealthy, they don't double down on it. They abandon it entirely. They move to a new signal, one that can't be faked as easily. And that signal is discretion. This is where brands like Hermès and Loro Piana come in. Hermès doesn't plaster their logo on everything. Their most expensive bag, the Birkin, has no visible branding unless you know where to look. From a distance, it looks like any other leather bag. But if you know, you know. It costs $15,000 to $500,000 depending on the leather and hardware. It's not available in stores. You have to be invited to buy one. And the waiting list can be years long. That's the new status signal. Access. Not logos. Not flash. Access to things that money alone can't buy. Loro Piana took this even further. They built a $3 billion empire selling clothing that looks almost plain. A Loro Piana cashmere sweater costs $2,500. But to most people, it looks like something from J.Crew. The difference? The fabric is made from baby cashmere sourced from a specific region in Mongolia. The stitching is done by hand in Italy. The fit is tailored to perfection. But none of that is visible to the average person. And that's the entire point. The message isn't, look how expensive this is. The message is, if you know, you know. And if you don't know, you're not in the club. There's a phrase in luxury circles, new money screams, old money whispers. And it's true. When someone makes their first million, they want the world to know. They buy the Lamborghini. They buy the Rolex with diamonds. They wear the logo belt. Because wealth is new to them, and they need external validation to prove it's real. But when wealth is generational, when your family has been rich for 50, 100, 200 years, you don't need to prove anything. In fact, proving it becomes tacky. This is why old money families in Europe dress the way they do. Tailored blazers, simple watches, no logos. They don't need to signal wealth. Everyone in their circle already knows. And this is also why tech billionaires like Zuckerberg and Steve Jobs adopted uniforms. The same gray t-shirt every day. It's not because they're humble. It's because they've transcended the need to signal through clothing. Power doesn't need decoration. It just exists. Here's the paradox. Flashy luxury gets you attention. But in elite circles, attention is cheap. What's valuable is respect. And respect isn't earned by being loud. It's earned by being in control. This is why, in many high-status environments, being too flashy can actually lower your perceived status. Imagine walking into a private equity firm wearing a gold Rolex, a Gucci belt, and a Louis Vuitton bag. People won't think you're successful. They'll think you're insecure. Because high-status individuals don't compete for visibility. They assume it. This creates an interesting reversal. The people trying hardest to look rich often signal the opposite. They signal that they're new to wealth, that they're uncertain of their position, that they need external validation. Meanwhile, the person in the perfectly tailored navy suit with no logos, that person might be worth $500 million, and you'd never know. So here's what's really happening. Luxury was never about the logo. It was always about positioning. The middle class buys logos to show they've arrived. The wealthy buy discretion because they've already arrived. And in the age of social media, when everyone is flexing, flexing stops working. So the truly wealthy adapt. They move to signals that can't be copied on Instagram. Subtlety becomes superior. Privacy becomes power. Mystery becomes more valuable than exposure. So the next time you see someone dressed simply, perfectly tailored, no branding, calm presence, don't assume they lack wealth. They might just understand status better than anyone else in the room. Because the truth is, real luxury doesn't need to announce itself. It just is. But clothing is only one layer. The way the wealthy travel, the way they speak, the way they socialize, even the way they stay silent. All of it follows the same psychology. And once you see the pattern, you can't unsee it.